Welcome back to 843 TV. We are here at the TCL Culinary Institute in Bluffton, and now we are going to be talking with Chef Jackie. Hello, Chef.
Hello, so nice to see you.
You too. Well, you're in the midst of your work day, so we're gonna
Yes, I am.
We're gonna interrupt for a little while and let you share the wonderful things happening here at this facility. And you told me you've kind of been here since the inception, a couple of years before the facility opened.
Absolutely. A lot of people think that we're just brand new right now opening, but a lot do not realize that we've been open since 2019, starting our program, teaching, and it feels so many years ago. We went through COVID, built our first kitchen at New River campus, and now we're in this beautiful brand new facility. And our student population, it's hard to believe, back in 2019, we had about 25 students, and from that, with their degrees, are supposed to be about 2-year program, that the majority of them have stuck with us through everything that we've been through. You would never believe that COVID would have hit in our process of building this building, but now they're about to cross that stage with their graduation and their culinary arts degree or baking and pastry degree.
So your first class of graduates, right?
Pretty much. It's very small, as again, with it being a technical college, they can pick and choose as they go through the program, but our graduates are starting to walk across that stage, and there's nothing better than seeing, I call them my babies, physically go from start to finish, the growth that they've had, and how far they've come in their products, and now they're across that stage and working in the career that they've decided to do.
That's neat. Well, let's talk about what you teach them. Baking and culinary, some yummy stuff, obviously.
Absolutely.
Break that down a little bit for us.
Sure. So again, we have 3 different degree offerings. So it's culinary arts, baking and pastry, and then hospitality and tourism. I actually have all 3 degrees. I'm one of those unicorns, I think you would say, because with being hospitality and tourism, there's so many different opportunities that you can do in this field. Why not dive into as much as you can? My passion and focus is going to be in the baking and pastry department, where we create all these magnificent things. What we teach here, not just in baking, but in culinary as well, is it's really about the solid core and foundation of the skill set that we want these students to get. All those exciting things that students see on the TV, the foams, the glacés, all these exciting things that they're like, oh, I want to make that because I saw it in a magazine or this or that. But again, just like anyone, you have to crawl before you walk, run. We have to teach them the solid core foundations, and then when they move through their advanced classes, that's where their creativity and uniqueness, and they show what they've learned, putting all together their ideas in our capstone classes, where they get a little bit of the freedom to create what they've learned throughout the 2-year process with us.
You call it arts, culinary arts, because
Culinary
that's
arts.
where they get to get into the detail. And
absolutely. So I like to say in baking and pastry, the art, the medium is the palette knife. It's the piping skills. You're very creative on the actual individual work of art that we're creating that people eat. But in the culinary world, your palette is the plate. So you have your rim, and then mixing all the colors and textures, temperatures, all of those things make it very unique. And it's very exciting to see how creative they can be.
Wow, that's a lot to learn. The word is called arts and so forth. So you have a very neat feature here at the Institute. You have a cafe, you have a bistro. So tell us about how that works.
Yes, so all the products, we are DHEC certified, and so everything that the instructors teach and deem for sale, or again, meet the qualities and standards of the instructors and for sale for the public, are typically in the bake shop. We do 2-day labs, are available on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the cafe. The cafe is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. There is a standardized menu that we have, coffees, teas, cookies, different random items that will always be there, but then the unique items that we're learning each week. So each week is a different category or a different concept. So like I'm teaching laminated dough. So this week we're making croissant and Danish dough this week, but next week we're gonna have croissants, we're gonna have chocolate filled croissants, almond croissants, we're gonna have all the different kinds of Danishes. So every Tuesday and Thursday, depending upon which class you're teaching, there's gonna be something new and unique in the cafe that's available for sale.
And so the public can come and purchase this and enjoy it?
Sample. We do give samples out as well. So again, it's one of those things that they see what our students create, and sometimes we have the most beautiful and perfect works of art, and then we have ones that are for sale as well. But again, our students are learning that as we strive and teach them that perfection is learned and over practice. So they all want to create masterpieces on the very first try, but again, practice makes perfect.
Right.
every item for sale is a work of art.
Of course. Now, there's the cafe. What about the bistro?
So the Bistro is our restaurant, and that is open on certain days and times. With it right now, every 7 weeks we do a different semester. So right now we're doing what's called American Bistro, and that's open on Mondays and Tuesdays, offering breakfast and lunch, kind of quick grab and go items, very limited hours, because again, we're based on a school with a curriculum. And then starting in the fall, we're gonna go back to our 3-course plated, where this is our culinary capstone as well, paired with our dining room. So you'll be served by our students, and then the food prepared is going to be cooked by our more senior level students. And it'll be a 3-course meal with coffee and water and tea.
I feel like this is a great way to get the word out to the public and the community to come over, and just another option for dining.
Absolutely.
And what a better way to support the local kids and so forth.
And you never know who's going to walk in that door and dine with them.
You never know, right?
Local guests, local celebrities, and even potential employers come in just to see what are our students producing, what are they learning. And that's our goal, is to produce a student. We listen and talk to the community and to our employers out there, and what do you want us to teach? Because again, there's a solid core foundation of skills, but certain things are not practiced that we learned. Like when I went to school over 20 years ago, we're not practicing some of the stuff we learned. So we want to make sure that we're producing a student that our employers need.
Chef Jackie, we thank you for all the information. So exciting to learn all that you've got going here. And we thank you all for watching this episode of 843 TV, where communities come to speak.